Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial, and in this one I'm going to show you an advanced scripting lesson on how to make a moving sprite. Now it did require a lot of work for me to figure it out, but I think I got it pretty much down. Now for the sprite, I just have this one sliding over. I don't actually have the full animation set of it yet, because I mainly didn't want to go through the effort of having to remeasure everything. But as you can see, I've got different tiles that are numbered so we know which room we're in. I've got the starting sprite, and I've got little rooms which are pretty much like the control rooms. These yellow blocks indicate that right above it is where a CCTV is marked out at. So like camera 7 would go to box 7, camera 8's box 8. And then I've got blue on top, which kind of let me know inside which way is blocked off, because inside it actually has different script blocks you can stand on. So this box, I know you can't walk forward or sideways to the left. But anyway, pretty much each box has a setup to where you've got a centerpiece block that they teleport to, one in the back, one in each side, and one in the front. And each corner here is blocked off. So pretty much they teleport here, and if they step on this one, because they're going to be in CCTV and it's going to lock their R stick. So when they push up on their controller, it will actually teleport the sprite up. And same for left, right, and down. And that's why I put the walls there, so I know which ones to actually block off, like this blue box right here. But the other ways are available to walk on. But anyway, I'm going to stop the talking and get right to what it looks like. So to do this, the way I have it set up is I actually need to crouch before I go in, otherwise it might get buggy. But here's our guy, and if I move to the left, we teleport him to the left. If I move to the right, he teleports to the right. And if you press back, it exits. And if I move up, it kind of bugged out because I was looking up. But you kind of get the idea that he shifts around. Now, I made the little room. I've got the script blocks, the button they stand on, and I've got some walls around it. And then I actually have a script block right here with a look at range, and it does the camera. So whichever box it is will be the camera. And let's get into the scripts. I have 9 different cameras that are just a CCTV looking north, but whatever wall it's on, it really depends on you. I have the 0 for the milliseconds, so it stays on until someone closes it. The 1 for the swivel speed, so the right stick doesn't really do much. And then 75 to actually zoom it back a little bit so it's not really close and you can see the next tiles. And then that's the same for all the cameras. It's just right above those yellow blocks. And to decide where you want them, each of my tiles is 32, so each of my CCTVs is 32 blocks apart. It really depends on how pixelated you want your sprite. And then for control, up, left, right, and down, they're pretty simple. First we check if the color gray is false, because my world is a flat gray, so we're checking, if we're going down, we're checking is the bottom of the world right there, which would be the gray blocks. So if it is, then it will skip to the else and do nothing. But if there's no gray blocks, meaning we can teleport down, then it will teleport them relative to their position, -31. And because my squares are 32 by 32, you would move them down 1 square, but I put them up 1, that way when they land, there's no chance of them being stuck in a block, because they just fall down 1 block instead of chance of them getting stuck. So I do 1 less than a full block. Then the set region to none, what that is I pretty much just, I went through from the top corner of the yellow to the bottom corner, I cleared all of that. So that's what that part is for the set region. Then I commit to make sure everything refreshes, wait a tiny bit, and the copy region, what it is it copies this, this sprite right here, and then it pastes it relative to the player position. So from where they will be standing, which is the white box in the middle of the 4 script blocks, it goes to the left 7, or no, it would go to the right 7 because it's negative. It would go down 8 because it's negative, and then it would go forward 40 because I'm looking north. Of course, if you put this on the south wall, you would flip the X and Z, and if it was on the east and west, you would actually switch the numbers instead of making them positive or negative. And then we commit, and then else for nothing. And the left, right, up, and down, they're pretty much the same, just a little bit different. This time, because we're going left, we're actually checking the block that they will teleport to. So if the block 32 spaces to the left and 1 down, which would be the block they stand on right between the 4 script blocks, if that's white, we teleport them 32 blocks over and 1 block up, so they would actually fall in that block. Then the same set region, wait, paste the region, or copy it, commit. So the only thing you're actually changing is what it's checking for and where they teleport to. And this is to the right, so instead of checking to the left 32, we're checking negative 32 to the right, and then we're teleporting to the right. And then up, it's the opposite of down, except for we don't have to check for the gray. We just have to check if that block that they're going to be standing on is right there. Because up in the sky, there's no block to check for unless we put it there, which in this case, we're checking for this white block. And then that's really all you need to do for this. I said it's an advanced script in the beginning because I actually had to sit here and plan out how to do it, and it was kind of difficult. But actually, with me showing you, it should be pretty easy to do. It is a bit glitchy, especially on multiplayer, because of the connection and the lag associated with pasting and moving and stuff. And this is only 9 boxes. And let me show you quickly. I had the script block there to move left. I just put a block there, so if they're walking in here and pushing left, they can't go left. They can only go this way. Of course, you could get rid of the script block, but that would allow them to go in here, and if they're trying to push forward or backward, they'd be stuck. So that's why I just decided to block it off entirely. And then I have that look at range block, so if they're down here and they look forward, it activates the CCTV, but because CCTV actually continues your motion when you're moving, I have to crouch and I have to fall in there, so the only movement it would copy is me falling down, which it wouldn't do that because I have a block. Of course, once you teleport there, you should be fine. So anyway, that's how to make a moving sprite. And I was going to make a project with this, but seeing as it's pretty laggy, I just kind of decided not to. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and this has helped you in any project that you thought you might want to do with this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.